Yo, and welcome back to another episode of Life Chats. As always, my name is Kevin, and this here is Michael. How y'all doing? How you doing?
I'm all right. I went with the sweater today.
I know you dressed up today.
I did. I dressed up.
No jersey?
No, fourth time.
I don't even recognize you.
You're like, who is
People are gonna
this?
think like, what the hell?
This guy never changes.
This guy never has a different change of clothes. But yeah, no, that's looking good, man. Nice
Thanks.
socks,
You too.
It's
Oh, they
perfect.
can't see it, but
Well, I can. So, yeah. So welcome back to another episode. We're still reeling from last week's episode where I feel like I actually got some feedback from a couple friends. And,
oh, nice.
They were apparently they did pretty poorly.
Yeah.
I
heard
them
from
texted
one.
me. They were just like, "Dude, I thought I knew about you," and I'm just like, "Damn, that's unfortunate." You know who you are.
One person messaged me and said, "I know Kevin. No, I know you better." To me, I know you better than I know Kevin, and I'm like, you barely see me. How is that possible?
That's pretty bad. That's pretty bad.
You're an enigma.
Yeah. Well, it is what it is. But yeah, so I mean, you did very well. You
You beat me by one.
I mean, I will say there were a couple questions that were kind of BS. Like
The sweet spot one? I could swear I told you about the sweet spot.
No.
I could swear I had that conversation with you.
No, definitely not. And
Okay.
maybe if you did, definitely didn't commit that to memory. So kind of piggybacking off of last episode, we had mentioned that we were going to actually do this last week, but
ran out of time.
the video was already like
Half an hour.
Half an hour. Who's going to watch more than 2 minutes of us talking? So we thought, hey,
more people tuning in than some other YouTube channels.
we're going to make that. Yeah, you're going to mention that every
That's
single
my new
week.
thing.
Yeah.
yeah.
And no one knows what we're talking about. And that's
But do they though? Don't they though?
do they do? I don't know.
I don't know.
So,
Who's to say?
so we're coming back with kind of the continuation of last week's episode. So the Do You Know Me? I think
Yes,
is what
it's Do You Know Me? It's like a card game. We're not going to play by the actual rules. There was a few questions there that I thought were really cool and funny. And basically, we're gonna put to for an example, just the first question, don't answer yet. The first question is, has Kevin, this is me saying the question, has Kevin ever been stood up on a date? So I have to I have to guess if you have.
Is this one of the questions?
This is one of the questions.
Okay.
Don't.
No, because I thank you for giving me time, because I'm going through the memory bank.
There's just so many on your Rolodex going.
How many times I got stood up?
Do you want to hear my Rolodex?
It's one click. It's hilarious. So,
Why can you miss it?
So it's this guy,
I'm
man.
good.
You're good, bro. So yeah, so basically it'll be a bit of a back and forth.
Yeah, and then we can provide some anecdotes too.
Yeah.
I think it'd be kind of funny. So we're gonna go one at a time. I'm gonna guess for Kevin. Kevin's gonna guess for me, and then we'll
See how this train wreck's gonna go.
It's only gonna be 10 questions. We're not gonna play the whole game.
Yeah.
Because there's a lot of cards. But anyway,
Damn, man.
So I'm gonna start with the first one if you don't mind.
Of course.
All right.
Let's do it.
So, has Kevin ever been stood up on a date? I'm more inclined to think that Kevin has stood up more people on a date. No? Okay.
I don't think so.
If you've ever been... because the thing is, you've gone on some dates.
I have been on a couple.
Of 100?
One might say an unhealthy amount, but that's fine.
100.
That person would be me.
I'd have to say, and this is no offense to you, nice pants, by the way.
Thanks, man.
I'm going to have to say there was at least one of them that was a flake.
So didn't show up. I've had dates where people have been like an hour late.
Not the same.
So I think I'm gonna say I don't recall being stood up for one.
All right.
The closest that sticks out was I drove all the way to St. Catharines to meet someone.
Oh no.
And I remember sitting at this bar for at least about over an hour. And I was just thinking okay, I don't know if this person's ever gonna come. They did. So that would probably be the closest.
What was the excuse that they gave you?
I honestly don't even remember. I just remember sitting at Merchant Ale House.
Oh my, our bar?
For an hour. Actually, no, sorry. The first time was at a coffee shop, same person. That was an hour.
Oh my god.
The second time was at Merchant Ale House, and she was like 45 minutes late.
Wow. So for the viewers at home, was there a date number 3?
No, there was not.
Oh, thank
there
goodness.
Was not.
Because
I think she's also married to someone else now.
She can be late. Was she late on her wedding day? Who knows?
Who knows? Yeah.
I tried to get her there on time. Okay.
Well, so do I have to ask you now?
Yeah, now you have to guess.
If you've been stood up.
Yeah.
I'm gonna say I think you've only been on like that's no.
You've only been on like 5 dates.
Yeah. No. I didn't say that.
Personal choice.
I didn't say that.
It is a personal choice.
Yeah. I'm gonna say
Got it.
never.
Yeah, you're right.
Yes.
Nice.
Nice.
Unfortunately, they all attended.
And then people, it's so funny when people like go through old videos about us talking about relationships and they say, Michael just like, he needs a hug or something. It's like, well,
I love you, Laura. Come back.
5 people. That's all it took, man.
It only takes one person to change the world, all right?
Sorry, I think I hopefully
that's
damaged
okay.
your shoulder.
It's all right. It's all right. It's all good.
Okay, so how about this? You know what? Why don't we do a back and forth? So why don't I ask?
Hold on, I'm buffering.
How about let's do a little bit of a back and forth. God damn it, this is all gonna be cut.
No, it's funny.
No, okay, fine, we'll keep it. So
We'll keep this part.
So question number 2 then.
If this makes it in, if my phone doesn't keep locking on me. Okay, there we go. I'm just gonna do this.
Question number 2. Has either Michael or Kevin checked his weather app in the last 24 hours? It's a really good question because
it's a toughie, eh?
I feel like the majority of people are like always like talking about like the weather and stuff when they just don't know what else to talk about. But you never talk about the weather. I feel like you and I are very similar. I feel like you and I are similar where we will kind of be surprised by about what's going on outside. We're like, that's interesting.
What is this liquid foundation that's dripping from the sky?
Last 24 hours? Are we? I'm gonna say you have not checked in the last 24 hours.
I did before I got here, just because we were planning on walking after.
Damn.
So you're 1-0. Okay. I'm gonna say. Well, I'm just gonna regurgitate your response. I'm gonna say
you're so original,
no.
Michael.
I'm gonna say no.
Well, so
no.
I'm gonna say yes. I have checked it because I have a widget on my home screen with the weather. So I see as soon as I open up my phone, I see what the weather is. Currently 7 degrees and hopefully will not rain, even though they're calling for it.
I heard on mine was like 95% chance.
I'm like, pack your umbrellas, folks.
I don't like those odds.
Damn it. That's like pretty high odds.
Number 3, has Kevin ever crashed a wedding? I don't think so. Because you're too goody two shoes for that.
No, I think to crash a wedding, I know you have.
2-0 Kevin. Damn it. You were saying?
Well, no, because when was this was not in Vegas that you crashed this wedding, no.
No, this was, where was this? I think the U.S. There like they have like 2 separate places for weddings in the hotel, right? So me and my friend kind of went to the other one just to see what was up, take some hors d'oeuvres. It was a long time ago. I was still like chubby with like the app. It was bad. It was not a good look.
You still crashed that wedding though. That's,
Yeah.
Do you remember whose wedding it was?
I don't know. But people were starting to look at it like, all right, something's up. It's something doesn't belong here.
Yeah, you're like,
And it doesn't help that I had like, especially back then, I had like no chill. So I'm like, this is so cool. I'm gonna get free food. Like, you know what I'm saying?
And you weren't even. So how old would you have been? Do you think?
16, 17.
Okay, so you obviously weren't drinking. Maybe.
Well,
maybe.
No, absolutely not.
Never. So that's a yes.
Stay in school, kids.
This guy's also a teacher, by the way.
No, is he though?
Is he though? Who knows? Is he though? We both know I'm not cool enough to crash a wedding, and I don't even.
You don't have to be cool.
Well, I think it takes a certain level of confidence that I surely do not have.
Oh, so that's too bad. You're
moving
over 6
on.
feet. Like, you should have some confidence.
Hey, not 5'11". I'm 6.
I said you're over 6 feet.
Okay. Yeah. So question number 5, has Michael or Kevin been...
Four.
Oh, sorry.
Yeah.
Oh, okay, cool. Question number 4. Has either Michael or Kevin ever shoplifted? 5-figure discount! Have I ever shoplifted?
No, you're supposed to guess if I've ever shoplifted.
Okay, wow, and help if I know the rules. You only mentioned them like 5 times.
Oh my god.
Has Michael ever shoplifted? Well, it's gone on record that you were a very fat kid, fat with a PH. So, you know, you're walking in a convenience store, you see the Mars bar just taunting you, and you're just like, huh, I could probably steal that. Hide it under one of the rolls of my chin. So, have you ever shoplifted? I'm going to say probably, sure. I'm going to say yes.
Yeah, god damn it, that was funny.
Oh, what a troubled past.
Has Kevin ever shoplifted? I'd like to think maybe he's taken like a candy bar from work sometimes. I don't know. So I got the one where you never crashed a wedding. Okay?
Mm-hmm.
But have you ever shoplifted? Now that's against the law.
Mm-hmm. Case in point.
I think you might have taken a thing or two. I think you might have, bended the rules once.
I have never shoplifted in my entire life. I think
I'm failing here.
So it's well established that we're both, our families are both Italian. Separate families, but Italian.
Clearly.
And I think it's interesting because I feel being Italian, and for me, I'm also Irish, duh. I think just having both sides, you have the Catholic guilt on one side, and then you have the Italian guilt on the other side. Combine that, you almost want to never step out of line, risk, going against committing a sin.
Jesus is watching you.
Yeah, no, it was, shout out to my parents. Great job raising me.
Shout out to mine.
Yo, shout out. But no, I've never shoplifted. No, I've never,
Here we go. All right.
Oh man.
Oh, this is gonna be a quick one. Has Kevin ever been in a fist fight? I don't think he's ever been in a fist fight. You might have had some tussle with your brother, but I don't think you've ever.
No, like I've play fought with friends and Brian.
But I would say no to.
I've never been in a fist fight. No, I've been in a few
skirmishes,
heated altercations. Of course, everyone was too much a baby to actually go that far. See. I've never been in a fist fight. No.
All right, I haven't been keeping.
You
score.
have.
Yeah.
Yeah, and we'll just leave it at that. No,
I won.
You did win. But no, but it wasn't like. I don't think I've ever even really come close to being in an actual fist fight. The most it'll get is just one of these or one of those. Yeah. But nothing really. No fists are flying, and I'm a lover, as has been well established.
I'm both.
Lover, not a fighter.
I'm both.
You are both.
But here's the thing, okay? I never ever started a fight, and that was advice.
You finished them though.
Never start a fight, but if you ever find yourself in a situation, you make sure you know how to finish it. Mm-hmm. And so I think you lead us off with that.
6. Number 6. Has either Michael or Kevin been? Oh no, we read that one. Has Michael or Kevin gotten food poisoning in the last year? You have a weird tummy problem.
I gotta see somebody about
this. Yeah, like a very sensitive tummy. So I'm gonna say probably yeah.
In the last year though?
Last year, food poisoning? I don't know. I'm gonna say no because I don't know.
That sounds accurate. I don't think I have either.
But again, like the guy has like, you have maybe like a piece of cheese and then you're like, yeah, it's game over for like a week, bro. All right.
Yeah. Wow, this is coloring me in such a good light. Has Kevin ever gotten food poisoning in the last year? This is can we
change the question? Have you ever gotten food poisoning ever?
Okay, we can do that. Do you think I've ever gotten food poisoning?
Yes.
Yeah, because the Buffalo Sabres game.
Yeah, the chicken fingers.
Yep.
And then our friend did not get food poisoning. Thought he did not though.
No, he just needed half an hour in the Walmart bathroom.
And he only blamed you for it.
For some reason.
Yeah.
Even to this day, what an idiot.
No, he's not an idiot.
Well, in that sense,
In that
yeah.
scenario, though.
Because to this day, he's
priceless.
like, you didn't tell me. I'm like, I didn't know that you would go out and get chicken fingers.
After I told you I got sick from them.
Exactly.
No,
Yeah. I'm
love
to
that.
blame.
That's
It's okay. This year has been the sweet land of vindication year for me, so it's fine. I think you have had food poisoning before.
I mean, to be fair though, it's been 28 years, so I've only gotten food poisoning once.
Really?
Only once.
Where?
It was from Outback.
Ooh.
Yeah, and I was a kid, so needless to say, I don't think I've been to the Outback since.
Yeah.
All it takes is one time,
Oh, no.
and you're just like never again.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
It's like my feud with Pizza Hut. It wasn't food poisoning though.
Great pizza though. It's just
Depends.
depends.
Depends on when.
Yeah. Okay. Numero 7, sir.
Has Kevin ever been? Yes. Has Kevin ever been set up on a date? And I will say yes.
Yes.
Because you're looking at the one who did it. Sorry.
Hard to believe that was
A long time.
10 years ago.
Was it 10 years ago?
Well, 9 years ago.
9.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Damn, bro. Hey, you know what though? That's okay. That's okay. You know, we
Hey,
all make mistakes. Yeah.
We
all make mistakes. Have you been set up on a date? Well, I think the funny thing with dating though is that I feel what's happened is that you've met people through circumstances, not necessarily through being set up through a mutual friend or like a dating app. So I'm gonna say you've never been set up.
That's true. Well, not successfully. There was one time where someone in my family wanted to set me up with someone they knew, and it was at this get together, and I knew about it, and I did everything I could to sabotage so that girl wouldn't be interested.
Why? Because it was a family thing?
Good question.
Yeah, you're just like, you're so vehemently being like,
When I found that
want to
out-
sabotage it. It's like,
When I
why,
found that out,
Michael?
I'm like, all right, every repulsive personality trait I got, I'm going full stop.
It's almost like someone's like, let me help you. And
And
you're
I
just
went,
like, no.
But that is
No, I can
how-
ruin this myself,
But
thanks.
this is how I'm committed to the single game.
Yeah.
Anyway,
Committed, bro.
I'm
Okay,
so
question number 8. It would help if I could actually read. Has Michael or Kevin ever hitchhiked? No. You've never hitchhiked.
Halloween 2014, bro. The gun point one.
Would you call that hitchhiking?
Yeah, I hitchhiked. Yeah, because I did this, and it's a long story. We're not getting into this in this video, but I did.
Going over that bridge with the cops right across the street driving by, and no, I know this. I remember.
Yeah,
I know
you
the
know the
story.
story.
I just wouldn't really call that hitchhiking as much as a hostage taking.
But at the time, I didn't know. At the time, I didn't know.
Okay. No, I guess no. You know what?
I know you haven't.
I've never hitchhiked.
Yeah, you never
no.
have.
No. You know what? I've always been that kid where it's just like didn't take public transit until I was like 19. Always had a ride, so yeah, never had to resort to hitchhiking. But
My theme for 4th year of university is go big or go home. And
Apparently.
boy, did I take a lot of risks that year?
Apparently you did, man.
But we're not getting into that.
No,
story.
we'll save
it's
that.
It's like takes 20 minutes to tell.
Yeah, we'll save that for another story time with the cack.
Aww. Call back. Would Kevin rather give up social media over television? I think you're not on social media as much as it is, so I think you would rather give up social media.
I like how you're just like, look at the question.
What's
Like,
he
the
giving
question?
up again? Memory span. Squirrel?
Let me ask you this.
I think you would.
Let me ask you this though.
Sure.
Define television.
Netflix, sports.
Would you count Netflix, YouTube, Amazon Prime as being part of television?
I think now in the zeitgeist,
yes,
yes, I would.
that's why I'm saying define television. I would give up social media.
Yeah,
You're absolutely right. For platforms that I really seldom use anyway, versus, I mean, I feel like YouTube is my main source of entertainment. Like, I don't watch cable television, but I watch like YouTube is my main go-to. So that is my media consumption, and I use that every day. And Instagram, I don't. So yeah, but Michael, being the no, I'm not even gonna put that in quotes. The influencer that he is,
I'm not.
Michael would
I'm
easily give up television because he can look up highlights on Twitter.
Wrong. I would very much rather give up social media over television.
Really?
If I wasn't in the position or like I guess where I am, like what I'm due in life, I would get rid of it completely.
Really?
For about a year, I did not have any social media, and I felt, well, there was other reasons as to why that was, but I didn't have it for about a year, and it was like a great weight taken off my shoulders. Unfortunately, to do what I do, you need social media, and yeah, I'm not an influencer, I just want to say that, but man, was it nice for a year not having that be a thing. So it's funny because when I came back on social media, everyone's like, what happened to you? You fell off the face of the earth. I'm like, well, I'll tell you though, not many people wished me a happy birthday that year. I got maybe like 5 people texting me, most of them family.
That's interesting.
Yeah,
that's interesting.
Because Facebook, right? It tells you.
No, but like, you know, it's so funny because, you know, before we get to the last question, I just think that it's, you know, it's interesting how many people, you know, take stock on how many comments they get on birthday wishes, more so when we were in high school as opposed to now.
You never.
No, but I mean, like, I think it's more now that people are like, I remember like in high school being like, okay, how many people posted on my wall for my birthday?
Yeah.
And that was kind of more important than I think it is now. Maybe, I guess not. I don't use Facebook. I use WhatsApp and Instagram though. But no, I don't use Facebook. But like you're saying, it goes to show if you think that people are really your friends, perhaps not.
I did, yeah.
So that's my nihilistic comment for the day.
I did get in trouble one time with a girl I dated because I had more happy birthday wishes than her, even though I had 3 times the amount of friends. No, more than that, 4 times the amount of friends on Facebook.
Wow,
that was a very weird argument. I don't know. No one won on that one.
No, I think it's both. I think everyone's a loser in that scenario.
Did you read the question or should I?
No, you read that one. So this is the last one. Question number 10.
I tweaked it a little bit.
Okay. Has Michael or Kevin ever farted in an elevator full of people? You only told me the story like a week ago. So yes, you have.
Didn't I?
Yeah, you have indeed. When you were working at the CN Tower.
Yep. Okay. So just quick summation.
And then, yeah.
So back in guest services, one of the jobs that we had to do was an elevator attendant. They don't do that anymore. It's automatic. Finally got with the times there, Tower. And so one time it's a minute to go up. I couldn't hold it in. For whatever reason, I just had to let it out. And so.
You animal.
It was bad because I knew it was going to be a silent but deadly one.
Oh my God.
We had 17 people in this elevator. And I just slowly broke wind.
Jesus, man.
And so, you know what I did? I gaslit the hell out of everybody. I went, okay, who did that? I was in the middle of my up speech. I'm like, who did that? I said, come on, guys. It's 61 seconds to get up to the top. You couldn't hold it in just a few seconds. And I go on this thing and whatever. There's a voice right in the backs, a man 40 or 50, whatever. And he just goes, sorry. And I'm like,
but then, it's
darn right you're sorry.
Like, it's so funny because I could imagine you just standing there being like, did I actually do this then? Like why is some random person, like, why? It's just so weird.
Maybe we went at the same time.
That is, oh my God, could you imagine? That is insane.
I felt bad for the people coming in the elevator because we had to drop them off and then had to pick people up. And I'm like, yeah, guys, sorry, a guest just couldn't hold it in.
Oh my God, that's disgusting. I just can't believe that some random person, don't you remember? Like, if I was in the elevator, I'd be like, you, sir, are full of crap.
Hey, yo, hey.
Whoever smelt it dealt it, bro.
Well, it was just so pungent at that point, like you couldn't escape it.
You couldn't escape it.
Oh man.
So you gave some time. You weren't just like immediately
exactly.
Who did that?
Yeah, I'm like, all right,
what the hell is this guy talking about?
We're going, and this is our speed outside. We have who did that?
Was there any reaction from people? Were they laughing? Were people like, yeah, you know what I do? So was there any reaction aside from the guy saying sorry?
I think someone laughed after I said it was a family establishment, and there's like 18 of us in this small little capsule, and you couldn't wait 20 more seconds.
This is a Christian elevator.
I said, this is a family establishment. You guys paid over $100 to go up here.
That's so funny.
Anyway,
that's so funny.
Yeah, I think that was one of the fun summers I had. I'm just like, yo, you wouldn't believe what I got away with over there.
Oh my God.
Has Kevin ever farted in an elevator full of people? No. I think Kevin has too much respect for people to do that.
I do.
So I don't
that's a
know.
no.
I haven't been keeping track. I'd have to rewatch this to see.
No.
But I think we've gotten a pretty clear indication of who's the angel, who the devil.
No,
and I'm wearing black, so
No, I would. I like that comparison, man. That's good. But yeah, no, I think we learned a lot about each other today.
A lot of
maybe
bad things
too
about
much
me.
information.
Sorry.
But yeah, no, let's see. Yeah, again, just let us know. Let us know how you.
hey,
did
you know,
this.
I bent the rules. I fractured a law or two as a kid. You know, I fractured a law or two. You know.
Yeah, not breaking, fracture.
I fractured.
Yeah, let's get that.
And I felt bad about it.
I felt. Hey. As long as you felt bad about it.
It wasn't even Pokemon cards, buddy. It was Digimon.
I love that. Not even you. Anyway.
Well.
So let's. But anyway, guys, let's see how well you did in this. Again, Lot Karat, feel free to comment below because you're the only one that does apparently. And thank you guys for watching.
Sorry, Mom.
We'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.